YouTube? TheTekJake here again, and today I thought I'd just make a video going over some PC builds. Oh yes. So I'm going to start doing this a lot more often, and I thought I'd start just right in between what can you get just mid-range for about 750. Now I know this says 700, but this is with mail-in rebates, and the base total is about 740-ish. So let's jump right in. So we're going to go with the AMD FX 6300. This is a really fantastic 6-core AMD processor. It's got great speeds, and it's overclockable too, just like basically every AMD processor. It's nice, it's snappy, and it's pretty cheap too. It's about $109 on Amazon. I'll leave all the links in the description below. Now we're gonna want to do some overclocking, so to keep this cool, we're gonna use a Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo. This is the best bang for the buck CPU cooler. I would use this in a $1,000 build, honestly, because it's just so fantastic. Next up, we're going to use a Asus M5A97 motherboard. It's a nice motherboard. It's got good features. It's got a really nice blue color. A couple of USB ports. Obviously, no integrated graphics because of the processor, but it's a really good motherboard. Supports a lot of different speeds of RAM, and it does have crossfire support. So, and we're using an AMD card, so if you ever want to add another one in the future, you could do that. Next up, for gaming, 8 gigs is all you need. And I probably should have mentioned this is mainly a gaming rig, but so this is Corsair Vengeance, low profile, 8 gigs of RAM, 1600 megahertz, nothing special. Once again, I would use this in a $1,000 gaming build. This is really high quality stuff. It's well built. Great company name. Moving on from that, we're going to go ahead and grab a Western Digital Caviar Blue 1TB drive. It's as simple as you can get. It's a 1TB drive. It's 7200 RPM, so it's pretty quick. And it's going to be SATA 6 gigabits per second, which is really good. Next up, the graphics card. You can change this out with Intel or NVIDIA equivalent, but this, we're going to go ahead and grab an XFX R9 270X. This is a really great card. It's very snappy, great budget. It pretty much matches performance with a 760. I think it's a couple frames off, but in this price point, for about $750, you can actually put a 760 GTX 760, and that's totally your preference. I put it in here partially because of the motherboard. So next up, the case. It's simple. Corsair 200R. It's just simple case. It's got micro ATX and ATX compatibility, USB 3.0. It's really just simple, nice case. It's Corsair. It's great build. Next up, the power supply. You could drop this, but I put this one based on the name and the company, and it's actually semi-modular. And so this is a Corsair CX 600 watt semi-modular power supply. It's going to be really great in the future because you can go ahead and, if we go over here, we could, if we ever want to, throw in a second R9 270X. You'll be getting really awesome speeds with that, and we have pretty good amount of space up there left for the power. You could obviously increase this to whatever size you want if you ever want to add more than just another power supply or another graphics card. So yes, that is this build. This is just this build right here. This is about, in total, 742. You get plenty of mail-in rebates, some discounts, and then a couple parts need shipping. Now, here on this is all PC Part Picker, which finds the lowest price. I will put a link to the PC Part Picker link and all the lowest prices individually, and if you want, you can just buy from ever your preferred retailer. These are pretty nice, though. I would suggest, obviously, if you wanted to, buy a bunch of these Newegg ones together, and then anything else separate. Yeah, it's totally up to you. But yeah, this is a really fantastic build for gaming. It's a great great price, I feel, too. You'll be getting really good performance for that. And you could do more than gaming, you know, you'll be able to do a couple things, maybe dabble in video editing a little bit, just slightly. But for something like that, I would obviously suggest you upgrade the CPU. Anyways, that's going to be all for this one, guys. Next up, kill your console build. We're going to do a build for about $500, the price of an Xbox One, and we're just going to kill your console. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm the TechJake. I'm Jake, and I will see you guys next time.